Perhaps one of the most popular tourist destinations in Oregon is Mount Hood, a dormant stratovolcano towering 11,249 feet above the surrounding forest. The last eruption taking place around 1,500 years ago. But even though it is labeled as dormant, this volcano is actually potentially active, with a 3 to 7% chance of an eruption occurring in the next 30 years, according to a U.S. Geological Survey. On my visit, I did the Mirror Lake Trail, which I connected to the Tom, Dick, and Harry Trail, which leads up the mountain to a view of Mount Hood and the surrounding mountains. I don't think I will ever get over the beauty of the Northwest forests. They are so dense, green, and peaceful. The evergreen trees seemed to be glowing as the sun was rising. These forests are truly unmatched and incomparable to any other forest I have seen so far in my life.
I'm really loving these gradual switchbacks. They don't get your heart racing too much, but enough for a good workout. It's pretty nice.
This hike gains about 1,700 feet in elevation, but the first stop is at Mirror Lake. This lake normally is very still and reflects the surrounding mountains and Mount Hood at the right angle. I went on an extremely windy day, and the wind created waves in the water, making any reflection hard to make out. But it was a beautiful place to stop and catch your breath midway through this hike. In order to get a full view of the mountain, I made the 9-mile out-and-back trek up Tom, Dick, and Harry Mountain. This mountain was named for its 3 tiny peaks that are indistinguishable from each other, just like Tom, Dick, and Harry can refer to an indistinguishable group of people. I appreciated the comedic name anyways. On the rest of the hike up, you are met with views of the surrounding mountains of the Cascade Mountain Range, full of evergreen trees, with Mount Hood peeking out every once in a while. Going in the autumn really provided some color change of the other plants, which added to the beauty of the forest. I went really early, and seeing the early morning sun peer through the trees took my breath away. And the hiking. The hiking also took my breath away. But we will just say it was the beauty and not me being out of shape that made it hard to breathe. Anyways, when I finally made it to the top, I was blown away. No, literally, I was being blown away. It was insanely windy. I know it was the top of a mountain, but dang, I tripped a few times from strong gusts of wind blowing me over. Mount Hood was stunning though. The wildfire smoke, which I couldn't seem to escape, coated the base, which highlighted this massive giant in a kind of mystical way. I suppose this is why entertainers use smoke machines, because this looked epic. Going early also meant I had the summit all to myself, so I was able to fool around with the wind, of course. On the way down, I passed a ton of people and dogs. That's a nice thing about the national forest is that animals are often allowed on trails, as long as you pick up after them. When I reached the bottom, the parking lot was full, so I was not joking when I mentioned that this is a popular destination to go in Oregon. I spent the night at a little spot in the national forest on the side of the road. Not many people passed, which made this spot quite peaceful despite the odd location. I spent the day by catching up on chores, like meal prepping, and of course, the dreaded dishwashing. Of course, I used my biodegradable soap, which smells fantastic, but dishwashing was never fun. It's extra unfun doing it outside with no running water. But I survived. I was able to catch up on laundry at a local laundromat, where they charge way more than I have paid anywhere else in America. The joys of the West Coast. Okay, I'm done being mean to Oregon. Wait, one more video, and then I will stop being mean to Oregon. Sorry, Oregon. It's not personal. It's just YouTube.
Okay, today is October 16th. Can anyone from Oregon confirm that this is normal for it to be 87 degrees in the middle of October? 87! It is hot! Oh my goodness, I'm blasting the AC and like, what's going on? 87! Look at this! Gotta break out the shorts when I get to my next spot. This is crazy! What's going on?
Then I was able to enjoy some peace and quiet in the forest at sunset. If you like travel content, remember to subscribe, and thank you for watching.
Today I'm going to try something a little bit different.